Hi you guys, so welcome back to my channel. You've probably already seen this outfit. If you have not, then welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a video. I will not be showcasing my apartment on this video. I will do an apartment tour later on once I finish cleaning my apartment. So this is a video about what I wish I'd known before I got my first apartment, tips and tricks and ways to avoid certain situations. So let me go ahead and let you guys know. I moved into my first apartment August 30th, and this is October 3rd, so I've been living in my apartment a little over a month now. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know this will not be the first nor the last YouTube video that you will watch. I hope it will be the last and the one that can help you the most. I will let you guys know I've watched every freaking first apartment tip video on YouTube, and they're very general and broad, and they do not help you with your situation, because most of these people that are making these YouTube videos do not tell you about their credit situation. They don't tell you about their finances. Everybody's not going to be the same. So yes, some people that are watching this may have great credit. Some of y'all may not have the best credit and you need some help. You're panicking. You don't think you're going to be able to move out, but that's okay because I got you. So let me go ahead and let you guys know the first tip to apartment shopping. First tip is do not go by the price that you see online. When you get ready to tour these apartments, please, please, please ask what is included, what's not included, what's an extra fee. Because you could think that your apartment is going to be $750 a month. Cool. Until you figure out nothing's included. Water and sewer is an extra $70 a month, so now your rent is $820, and you didn't even account for that. And then you have to account for all of the utilities that are not included. You got to account for, ooh, it has washer and dryer connection, but I don't have a washer and dryer. And then they tell you, oh, you can rent a washer and dryer for like $30 at an appliance store. That's an extra $30 a month. So boom, you got $80 extra dollars. Nope, that's not even 80. That's $100 extra dollars tacked onto that $750. You have to account for these things. Make sure that you know that your rent is only supposed to be three times your monthly income. So that means a third of your income should be for your rent. If you can get it lower than that, then girl, you done did it. But please make sure you do not go with what the price is online. Please also understand that prices change frequently. What you looked at last month may be $100 more next month. It just depends on what month you're moving. It is the best to move during the winter time or closer to like Thanksgiving and all of those sorts of things. Because if you move during the summertime, prices are going to be high because everybody's moving. College students are moving. People are moving in from different states. It's just a lot of havoc. And please understand, when you find an apartment that you like, that you need to have your application fee, that you need to have your deposit. Basically, what I realized, the admin fee, I'm going to tell you guys what the admin fee is in my state. The admin fee is a holding fee. So if you find an apartment that you like, most times they're going to tell you that once you apply, if you get approved within 24 to 48 hours, you have 24 to 48 hours to pay that admin fee. Most times, sometimes they'll ask you for the admin fee up front. The admin fee can be $150. It can be $250. You just don't know. It just varies per apartment. If you don't have that up front, don't even go look at the apartment. Make sure that you at least have your application fee. If somebody's moving with you, that they have their application fee, and ask if there's a special, because sometimes they'll waiver the admin fee, they'll waiver the application fee, or they'll do half on it if you're a student. Just ask these questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question. I moved in while there was a special going on. So yes, an admin fee is to hold your apartments. If you go ahead, apply for the apartment and you don't even know when you want to move in, start apartment looking 1 to 2 months before you move. I would say a month before. And here's another great tip. If you think it's too stressful to sit up and look at apartments and go through apartment pictures and do these virtual tours that they have on apartments.com or rent.com, go look in your local city. If, like, in the state that I live in, Alabama, in Birmingham, they have something called Rent Monsters. Rent Monsters, you don't have to pay for this service. It's free. You can ask them to help you find an apartment. That's what they're there for. They make commission from the apartment that you ended up renting from. If you get an apartment with them, that's how they get paid. The person that's helping you find the apartment. It's free. They take you around. They figure out what your prices are. They figure out what your credit is like, what your must-haves, and something that you can't deal with, and they'll help you find an apartment. And it's simple as that. They'll tell you what you need, what you don't need, and all these sorts of things. When you are looking at apartments, please, this was the holy grail for me. Now, the holy grail, I'm gonna put it in a little bit closer, you guys. Wait, it's upside down. Oh my God, it's upside down. Okay. So basically on this apartment checklist, it'll say the apartment, contact number, income requirement, credit requirement. It'll have all these questions that you're able to ask over the phone. Now, if you're going with an apartment complex, you may get one of those agents that aren't actually at the apartment, so they can't give you much information. Just set up a tour. A tour is free. A tour may take 30 to 45 minutes, depending on if you're looking for a 1 to 2 bedroom. Sometimes you may tour the apartment that you're actually going to get. Sometimes you will tour a model apartment. Just be mindful of that. Make sure that you ask, is this an actual apartment I'm going to get, or is this just a model? So you'll know. So once you find 2 to 3 apartments that you like, make sure that you tour them one more time. Make sure you ask if there's any specials going on currently for that month. Now, once you apply for your apartment, make sure that you understand that that admin fee is due 24 to 48 hours after you are approved. Now, if you think credit is a big problem, stop right here. Listen up, people that don't have the best credit, because that was me. That was me. I'm fixing my credit right now. And if you have hospital bills, we understand. They're not going to understand. And that was a big issue with me. I was panicking. I was like, okay, I'm looking at all these people on YouTube, and all these people got a lot of money or they got good credit. I ain't got neither one of those. So it's okay if you have bad credit. If this is your first apartment, that's even better. As long as you don't have any repos, if you don't have any bankruptcies on your credit, then you should be fine to rent an apartment. Now, if you're thinking, okay, oh Lord Jesus, my deposit is going to be so high. It may not be. My deposit was at the very low end. It was the lowest it could be. My apartment told me that my deposit was going to be either $200 to $500. I only paid $200 for my deposit. I was so surprised. And please understand that you do not have to have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to move out. You don't. I moved out, and I'm going to tell you guys how I moved out. I moved out with less than $1,000, I promise you. So what I did was, take out your calendar right now. 2 times a year, there is 2 months out of the year that you will get paid 3 times in that 1 month. Move during that month that you get paid 3 times. Reason being is because that first check that come that first week or that second week or however that month, that particular month set up for you, you can pay everything that you need to pay. During that time, you can budget everything that you need to budget. Second check, you can use for furniture. If you're looking for furniture, I'm going to help you real quick. Facebook Market is a great place. Craigslist is a great place. Now, I would not recommend that you get couches, mattresses, sheets from off of Facebook Market or Craigslist. I would recommend you buy those things brand new. Or if you live with a parent and they like, hey, I don't need this couch anymore. This couch has been in your house this entire time. So you know if you got bed bugs in your couch. You know if you got all these sorts of things in your couch, and you can clean the couch up before you move. So anything that you can get free from home, get it from home. What I did was, before I moved, 6 months before I moved, I started buying little knickknacks, little things that I can store in my room to move. Also, if you want to do it kind of a monthly thing, you can go through Zibby. Zibby is Z as in zebra, IBBY, and they have Wayfair on there. When you click on Wayfair and you pick out all the stuff that you want, you can go to Zibby, and basically what they do is they check to see how much you make a month, and they pre-approve you for an amount. Now, Zibby, I got approved for like $2,000, pre-approved for like $2,000. So you have $2,000 to spend in all of their stores. They have Wayfair on there. They have PC Richards on there and Sons. I think that's what it's called. And you can get all types of stuff. You can get iPads. You can get MacBooks. You can get furniture. And what you do is you pay $49 for that first time, and once it ships out, you pay every 2 weeks. If you get paid every 2 weeks, you pay every 2 weeks. If you get paid every week, you get it every week. Excuse me. And then that's how it is, and you can buy your furniture that way. Also, you can use, you can get Afterpay. Afterpay has Urban Outfitters. It has different places where you're able to buy furniture, sheets, all these sorts of things. You can use Afterpay. Afterpay is another thing like that where you can pay every 2 weeks from your paycheck. Now, once you decide on the apartment that you're wanting, you've paid your deposit, you paid your application fee. At that point, they will write up a lease. Make sure before you even sign up with an application, you ask what specials there are, if there are any. They have specials for students. They have specials for the month that you move in. When I moved in, they had a 3-2-1 deal going on. $300 off your first month, $200 off your second month, $100 off your next month. And that's how I moved in. It was a great deal. So when I moved in, I didn't need $2,000-$3,000. I only needed $572.32 to move in. Now, please be mindful that you check and see what amenities are already included in your rent. As I said before, you can have water and sewer separate. You got to pay a whole nother bill every month. Nobody wants that. Make sure that you budget and you ask these questions. Go with the best deal. The apartments that I live in myself, the internet, the cable, the water, and the sewer is all included in my rent. So the only thing that I have to worry about is power. Now, when you move in, you have to transfer everything to yourself. So in between that 1 to 2 weeks that you have to move, you are going to want to set up everything. Set up your Alabama Power. You can do it online. You don't have to call over the phone. All you need is your new address. All you need is your current address. You need your name, your social security, and then they will let you know what your deposit is. Please be mindful that when you have power, gas, Alagasco is for my state, Alabama Power is for my state, that they will possibly have a deposit depending on your credit. Please account for that. When I did my power, I had a $250 deposit, and I also had a $40 connection fee. No, you do not have to pay all of that at once. It just depends. When you move into your apartment, if it's already vacant, then you may have to go ahead and pay that deposit outright. If there's somebody living there and you have to wait for them to move and for them to clean up the apartment before you move in, when you move in, the lights will still be on. The water will still be on. The gas will still be on. But you have that week to transfer it over. It goes over until, I think, like a week after you move in, and then you on your own. Please account for all that eating out that you've been doing before you moved out. You know, going out to eat steak dinners every night, going to Outback, going to Old Charlie's, and all of this great stuff you will not be doing anymore. You may think when you go grocery shopping with your mama that, oh, prices really ain't that bad, that milk ain't nothing but $3. Bread ain't nothing but $3, but trust me, those $3 start to add up, sis. And when you're eating for one person, you have to account for its expiration dates. Something that you're going to constantly have to buy every week and a half is milk and bread. They don't last that long. Eggs may last you a month, maybe a month and a half at the most. But if you know that you don't eat a lot of things, or you don't eat a lot of bread, or you don't drink a lot of milk, there's no point in getting a whole gallon of milk. Get a half gallon. If you know that you don't eat a lot of bread, don't get the giant thing of bread. If you know that you don't eat a lot of eggs, yes, it's cheaper. It sounds like a better deal to get more eggs. But if you know you're not going to eat eggs like that for a month and a half, don't get it. Yes, great value. There's nothing wrong with getting great value anything. Baby, great value saves you 50 cents here, 50 cents there, and they start to add up. Yes, you probably are going to have to buy stuff every week because once you move in, you're not going to spend that $15, $20 on a steak dinner because you can go buy bacon. You can go buy a whole thing of like 20 chicken wings or chicken legs, and that'll last you 2, 3, maybe even a week right there. You have to think smart when you get your own apartment. And then your best friend is going to be budgeting. I budget every month. If I have something that's coming up at the beginning of the month, I'll write out what week, what day I get paid, and then the second week, what day I get paid, what's due this week, what's due next week. If I know that I don't have much going on that first week, I'm going to split everything in half and just pay everything in half and split everything up like that. I do have a cash envelope. Every time I get paid, I take money out and set it to the side. This week, I'm going to a different bank because my bank isn't always open. I'm going to open up a separate account for my bills only. I have stuff that come out every 2 weeks. My Zibby stuff comes out. My Wayfair stuff comes out. Amazon Prime does a monthly thing now where you're able to buy things and pay for it monthly. So you have to separate those things because Zibby, Amazon Prime, they come out automatically. And if you have something that you need to pay and you don't have the money in there no more because they done snatched it, you're going to have an issue. Please be mindful that, hey, yeah, if you go in there and you hate the colors of your walls, that you are able to change the color as long as you consult your landlord. If you have a private landlord, ask them, can you change the color? They'll have to approve the color. They may not even approve you to change the color. Or if you live in an apartment complex, please be mindful that you have to go through the leasing office to get your color approved through management if you want to change the color. Please be mindful, if you do change the color, you're going to have to change the color back when you get ready to move if you are in a bigger complex. Make sure that before you look at the complex that you're trying to live in, that you go there during the nighttime, you go there during the day, that you ask about gym memberships. One apartment that I looked at, I had 2 apartments that I liked that are literally feet away. Like there's one apartment, then there's the other apartment that I like. You had to pay like $50 for the whole year for the gym membership, but it was a nice gym. They had nice pools, but the only problem was that they had a gas bill, and I don't do gas bills, okay? So just be mindful of that. Be mindful of the deposits that you have to do for your amenities that you have. You may have a deposit for your gas. You may have a deposit for your water. You just have to account for these things, and then when they come and activate your internet or your TV, that you may have to pay up a setup. You may have to pay a setup fee at that point too. When I set up my internet, I had to pay for the router. I had to pay for them to come set it up. That was a whole extra $135 that I had to call separate from my apartment, and I had to pay separate from my apartment bills. You don't need $3,000, $4,000 to move out. Just move out on the month that you get paid 3 times that month. Simple. Let me see if there's anything else that I need to ask. Ask questions about breaking your lease. Ask questions about subleasing. Ask questions about doing your payments. If you are going to do a money order, sometimes the apartment complex that you live in may require you do a money order first time. Make sure that you go get the money order. Anybody can go get a money order for you. You don't necessarily have to be you. Like sometimes I'm at work, so I'll have my boyfriend go get a money order. Like he went and got a money order the other day. Make sure that you keep the bottom half of the money order. It looks like it got like a little barcode at the bottom. Take that off. Take it off and then give your apartment complex the top half that has the amount on it. Reason being is because if they lose your rent, baby, you got receipts. Keep receipts of everything. Ask if renter's insurance is required. Renter's insurance may be required with your apartment. Renter's insurance was required for me. I had to set that up separately. Make sure you see if they have washer and dryer connection. If they don't, my parents live like 30 minutes away. I take my laundry to their house and do my laundry. And just budget. all those sorts of things. Make sure that you look up the reviews. Look at the reviews. Your experience may not be everybody else's experience, but please look at the reviews. These people don't have a reason to lie, and if they are lying, then hell, at least you looked at it beforehand, and you are able to make a choice if you want to live there or not. Just drive through the apartment complex, you know, during the nighttime. If you have a friend that live in an apartment, go look at their apartment, because they'll be like, oh, there's roaches and all this. Like, when I looked at the reviews for my apartment, they were like, oh, it's the roach infested, it's cat infested. I ain't seen not one cat on my street since I've been living there for the last month. I haven't seen not one roach. Maybe I seen like one water bug, but that's like a water bug. A water bug comes in from outside. It's like a big cockroach, and they don't come from you being nasty or dirty. They just come in. I don't know why they come in, but they just do. But that's the only problem that I've ever had. I hadn't had any spiders and none of those sorts of things. If you are going to get a pet, remember there is a pet fee. Now I'm gonna tell y'all how I finessed. Basically, I end up getting a cat. Do not get a dog if you don't want to pay that deposit. Reason being, dogs are a little bit more, you have to train them. You have to take them out to use the restroom. So the maintenance people may see your dog or your dog barks when people are making noise. Cats, they chill. They go hide in the corner, go hide in the closet. You can never know where a cat is. The only evidence that you will see of a cat is a litter box and some food, but you may not see the cat at all. Cats don't make noise, so you're able to finesse and get a cat. When you move in, you do not have to have everything. You don't have to have everything. When I moved in, I had everything. The only thing I didn't have was like a dresser, which I didn't want a dresser. I didn't have a microwave. I didn't have a dining room set yet, and I didn't have rugs. I still don't have rugs, and I still don't have a dresser, and I'm doing fine. Walmart is going to be your best friend. If you got a lot of clothes, go get one of those clothing racks. They did me wonders. Clothes hangers ain't nothing but $1 for like 10 of them. They will do you handy, darling. And go get you fire sticks. Instead of going out to the movie, go get fire sticks. Fire sticks, you can jailbreak them, get Kodi on them, and you can watch the latest movies that just came out. Get Amazon. Get Netflix. You don't even really need Hulu. You don't need Stars app unless you're trying to watch Power, and then they give you like a free prescription for like a month or like a week, and during that week you can watch whatever show you need to watch, or for that month you can watch whatever show you need to watch. If you have Metro PCS, they'll give you Amazon Prime for free. If you have Sprint, they have deals. T-Mobile have deals. AT&T have deals. If you are wanting to go out on the weekends, in my particular state, you can go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and they have Tuesdays and Thursdays where you get half off. If you want to go to the movies themselves, it's like $5 on Tuesdays to go to the AMC movie theater. $5 per person. Instead of you paying $12 or $13 on any other day, you can go on Tuesday and they got the same movies, okay? Or if a movie's premiering on Friday and you want to go see it, wait the next Tuesday. It's going to be $5 to watch that movie that just came out on Friday, okay? Use Groupon. Like, if you want to go bowling, like, I've bought so many deals on Groupon, and it's okay to get a second job. It's okay to get a second job. I have a second job where I work like 2 to 3 days a week during the nighttime, or like on a Sunday. I'm off on the weekends, but I work on a Sunday. And I have Saturday off to do whatever it is that I want to do. The extra money is for like gas, even though I live right up the street. I don't even use that much gas. Excuse me. You can use that money for extra groceries if you want to splurge and get a name brand something. It's okay to get non-name brand. You'll save a lot more money and you'll be able to get a lot more things. I splurged this month on groceries. I spent like $150 on groceries, and we've been sitting with these groceries for like a week, and we're good. We really don't need to buy anything else right now. And I went to Publix. Publix have that buy one get one. That'll save you. Like they have cereal, instead of buying 2 different types of cereal, they had like Cheerios, buy one get one, and you can get any type of Cheerio. It doesn't have to just be the regular Cheerios. So we got that. So we have like 2 extra things of cereal. We got 2 extra things of soda. Like, they always got a deal going on. Look for deals. If you have a Save-A-Lot in your state, if you have Save-A-Lot, Save-A-Lots are good on meat. Certain Save-A-Lots have 5 meat for $24. Like, you can get all types of meat. Coupon. I coupon now. I snip up maybe 3 or 4 coupons here and there that'll save me $1, $2, maybe $3, and honey, we're good. Only buy what you need at this time, and just remember that, hey, you can save a lot more when you eat at home. Be mindful of that. All right, you guys, so if you need to know where to get your checklist, you can get your checklist here, and you can download the PDF and print these out and take them with you. Make sure to look for free, anything free as far as helping you find your apartment. Live within your means, okay? And budget, budget, budget. If you guys have any questions or feedback for me, please let me know down below. If you have an option to get in cable, don't get it. Get Netflix. Get a Fire Stick. And yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.